look away from the train wreck. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect. Before you play, better button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day. The weekend is here. We done made it of buttons that need to be checked. We're about to get into it. Chapters down below if you want to skip around. And if you want to skip around to that sub button, it is right there. Thank you for taking the time to help the channel grow. Today, while I'm checking these buttons, I'm trying out the Light Me Cozy Fit G1 open earbuds. This one I've actually talked about before. It's back because the price has been lower than it's been since I've seen it. So link down below and you get an additional discount with my promo code Ernesto Lopez Comedy 1. All that information is in the description field. We're gonna try it out. Last time I remember, it has the openness so you can still hear surroundings, and it's new and improved, so it actually has like extra bass. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. Listen to some stuff, check some buttons. Let's go. All right, now into the first set of Daigo the Beast. Daigo Umehara himself receiving his Twitch award. He got a Twitch award for like over 5 million hours watched. That's an honor, right? Doesn't really seem like it's like too big of a deal, you know what I'm saying? Just a nice little announcement, but the problem is he didn't get it. Twitch mailed it to the wrong person. They actually made a video. Let's check it out. Right here, Damascus saying, apparently Twitch sent Daigo the Beast 5 million hours viewed trophy to the wrong streamer. He realized the trophy he received says Daigo's name while he was on stream. That actually happened. Here he is right here. Translation, he says, if the Japanese player tagging Daigo never received his trophy for 5 million hours watched, it's because it was sent to the friend streamer, then they tag him right here. They actually have a clip, y'all. Let's check out the clip.
It's aussi lourd du coup.
Attends, mais bro, je viens de capter un truc, c'est la première fois que je le regarde vraiment.
It's the first time I'm really looking
Il y a
at
écrit quoi,
it.
toi, dessus?
Il y a écrit Wingo, 5 millions.
Does it say
hours
it's for
watched,
you?
Twitch.
J'ai un truc à vous dire, c'est que
He
c'est
should have something to tell you.
J'avais pas. C'est la première fois que je le regarde, c'est pas le mien.
It's the first
C'est pas
time
le
I'm
mien.
looking at it
Non.
and it's not
Je
mine.
vous jure que c'est vrai,
I
c'est
swear
Daigo
it's
the-
true.
Non, c'est Daigo the Beast TV. Je vous jure que c'est vrai, c'est
It
pas le
says
je
Daigo
vous
the
promets.
Beast
Attendez.
TV.
Ah, c'est un banger. C'est qui ce man? Daigo the Beast
Now he's
TV.
looking up Daigo.
Mais quoi?
Je te... Ah mais c'est vraiment un streamer. Mais c'est un... C'est pas le mien, je n'ai pas le mien.
FGC is responding saying, how could he not know the GOAT? Or wait, when did this happen? How long has he had it? Or bro, what kind of crossover world is this? Bro doesn't know the Lord and Savior of fighting games, the GOAT, Daigo the Beast. There you have it. So yeah, I mean, obviously, I think the reason why he doesn't know is because when you look up, he does not do FGC. He does something completely different. So obviously he's not gonna know anybody from the FGC for the most part. So he had to actually look up Daigo, say, no, he's a streamer. This is the first time I actually took a look at it and it's not for me. How does that happen, especially if their names are not even close? I don't know. You gotta, it's some automated system shit. I don't know. I would hope though, that the powers that be could see this and then give it to Daigo, or I don't know if it would be on him to send it back, because then he got to pay for shipping and all that. How y'all feel about, maybe they could send him a shipping slip. You know what I'm saying? Send me some kind of shit so I can send it back to you and I don't have to pay for it. Either way, weird as hell, but it's Twitch. How y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, now for them EU versus the US of A. In Tekken 8, shots getting even deeper, and it actually looks like it's actually going to happen. Buttons that need to be checked. Holy shit, we just talked about this the other day, and now it seems like they are literally looking at a venue right now to make this shit happen for round 2. More shots, more people interviewed. We got, I think even the general manager from Evo actually speaks on this. Let's check it out. Right here, starting with Tasty Steve saying, watching all the homies shoot at NA Tekken is truly sad times. Spag responds saying, that was nothing. I'm sorry for what's about to come. Tasty Steve responds to this saying that he's actually going to keep these, saying, don't worry, Spag, I'm keeping the receipts of all of this NA versus EU buildup. That's what's up. He's like, back that shit up. But then Joka post this video saying Kakoma has spoken. Check this shit out.
Yo, what's up guys? I pray that you're all doing well. Today I'm with Kakoma. I'm just gonna ask him one question, man. You know what question I'm gonna ask you?
Just one question and I can imagine that, yeah.
Who is stronger, Europe or NA?
It's a pretty simple question.
Damn.
For now, it's really simple and super easy to answer that.
He said it's easy question.
I bet every my
Look at this man. He said, I bet all of my money, and he pulls out his wallet. Look at this wallet.
Confident.
Yeah. In
Look
here,
at this!
I have so much dollar and yeah, Saudi Arabia money. I can bet this or for EU winning.
Damn!
But why do you think Europe is stronger?
There are so many good players now, even. But NA, it sucks now.
Damn, he
Holy
said
shit.
NA sucks now.
Except Anakin or Jimmy or like Joey maybe.
And Shadow.
Shadow, yeah. But who else? Can you pick the another
Oh.
players?
Oh,
Who else?
You heard it here first, guys. Kakoma thinks Europe is way stronger than NA. He even said he'd put his savings on it and his wallet.
Damn.
So, what can I say, man?
well, Speed Kicks responds with his own video edit saying, all right, bro, check it out. Check out these damn edits that you did."
NA, it sucks now. Honestly. except Anakin or Jimmy or like Joey maybe.
And Shadow.
Shadow, yeah. But who else? Can you pick the another players? Like who else?
Drop it.
It's a bunch of clips of him getting his ass kicked by American players.
NA.
I think it's this one particular tournament. Others are saying, what is even happening anymore with this? I thought it was supposed to be NA versus EU, and EU keeps passing the damn baton to other regions. Spag says, I trust Speed Kicks is impartial and thorough in helping to create an optimal team for NA. His knowledge of the game is current and experience of the NA scene. Speed Kicks responds to that, basically agreeing right here, saying, we have a list describing our player pool from decorated pros to underground legends. Confirm a location, and we can confirm a team. It's going down. Even Ninja Killer is like, what the hell is going on in the Tekken community? Do I really gotta pull up for some 10v10? And did you see this meme? They're like, Pakistan, we're number one in Tekken. Korea, you got us this time, but we'll be stronger. Japan, comfortable at third. EU and NA, meanwhile, they post this damn meme right here talking about the battle for mid. Damn. All right, well, we get even deeper than that shit right here. Somebody's like, NA versus EU Tekken discourse is so funny because EU will try to post something with Aura and then we'll go eat something. We'll go eat something like this, and it's just a picture of a big ass bean. You already know. They're not gonna let this EU bean and sausage, what do they call that shit? Smash and bangers? They're not gonna let that shit go. They're not gonna let this bean diet go. Anyway, here we go. General manager from Evo says, most of my feed is NA versus EU back and forth. Let me know if y'all are running it back and need help sourcing a location for a T8 round. Others responding to that saying that they actually want it in Europe, not the USA. Rick says possibilities exist across the map. Then you got Majin saying exhibition at Evo France would be Kino. USA wins, debate over. They won at home and away. EU wins, run the third volume next year because I believe USA won what? Just like a year ago? NA versus EU will happen. This is what Spag says. I'm working on it. I have 2 potential locations for both offers, something unique and exciting for everyone. If it goes as planned, it is going to be insane. And there it is. It's not over, but there it is for now. It looks like we have enough powers that be for it to actually happen. There's no more talking. Well, trust me, there's still gonna be plenty of talk, but shit, they building this one up. They are building this one up. We're talking about people putting money. We're talking about underground legends. We're talking about pros. Where should it happen? Evo France? I mean, Majin brings a good point, talking about we won it, I guess the year before. Now we can win it. We can win it away. Debate over. But if y'all win, you know what I'm saying? If EU wins, then we could run the third, installment somewhere else. Y'all can talk this shit for now, but we could run the third installment because technically, I guess it'll be one-on-one. Then it gets deeper because somebody with a different perspective is talking about, well, this is all cool, but it would have been cooler if it would have started by an actual pro and not Spag. Spag actually has something to say to that. Let's check it out. Right here, they're saying the yearly NA versus EU Twitter nonsense would be less obnoxious if it was started by an actual top player from either region. But every time it's just Spag Rip or Spaghetti Rip fiending for engagements and attention. Spag responds saying, I didn't even start it this time, moron. They respond saying, by far you are the #1 instigator and it's not even close. Don't worry, man. Everybody wants their numbers to go up live. FDX says top players don't have spec enough into PR, it would be a disaster. Basically saying this is the way it needs to happen. Then Spag releases a video clip. Let's check it out.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Spag here. I'm in Abu Dhabi. I'm on my way back still from Seoul, from Korea. Pakistan versus Korea. I landed in Abu Dhabi and I see emotional people, bruv. Emotional Americans, bruv. Do you know what it is? I think what it is that video of JDCR saying that America sucks. I think that really hurt him. Because this is someone that they looked up to for such a long time. I understand, I get it. Because he spent the entirety of Tekken Tag 2 just coming to your ends and just beating all of you and taking your money. And you looked up to him, you know? And he just came and said, you guys are shit, man. But the thing is, you guys are. And it's like, it's not a bad thing. It just means you should be motivated to get better, you know? And we got emotional Americans coming at me, bro. Like, what the fuck did I do, man? All I did is show what the people are thinking. That's it. I asked simple questions, and I got a very simple answer. If you don't like the answer, don't fucking come at me for it, you know? Anyway, I'm not even back from the Pakistan versus Korea thing, and people are coming at me, man. It is what it is. It's fine. But I'm going to continue to do what I do, which is to create amazing tournaments and exhibitions. And as much as you guys will say that it's annoying and it's obnoxious and blah, 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 you're gonna fucking watch anyway, aren't you? Yes, you are. You're gonna watch. There's nothing you can do about it. You're gonna watch. When that shit happens, wherever it happens, and I've got some potential venues and countries where you might be doing it. You're gonna fucking watch. Do you understand? So, it is what it is.
Damn. And there it is, how it is. He said, no matter what, if you think it's annoying or what, you're gonna fucking watch. What do you think about that? I mean, kind of is what it is in a sense. I'm not the one to be like, oh, he's feeding for attention or anything like that. I kind of agree with Feedy when they say like, I don't really care how the hot dogs is cooked. You know what I'm saying? As long as they hitting. You know what I'm saying? Like that's an old saying, or did I just make that shit up? What I'm trying to say is I don't really need to see how the shit's cooked as long as it works and it tastes good. Now, if it doesn't taste good, if the pros were responding and saying like, hey, we ain't down with this shit, why you gotta always start stuff like this? That's different. But obviously, look at the response from the community. I'm talking about pros on both sides. They are down and they are ready to throw this shit. You know what I'm saying? So either way, how you feeling? Is you gonna watch? Is you gonna watch? Let me know. That it is, ladies and gents. Definitely let me know how you are feeling. Thank you guys for the amazing love. And thank you for Like Me G1, the Cozy Fit, for reaching out and sponsoring this video. I like Like Me brand, y'all, because they reached out. They were really easy to work with. Really affordable open earbuds. Like I said, there's a sale right now. On top of the promotional code, definitely check it out. And I like it. I like the open ear like concept. I'm old school, so I like traditional headphones as well. And other things depending on what options they have, but the open ones, I always kind of gravitate towards them. Somehow ran into them and I just really enjoyed it. And if it's charged, I believe on a single charge, it'll get like 8 hours of listening time. If the case is charged, it'll get like up to 40 hours on one charge. It's sweat resistance, just like their other ones, and also water resistant. And you could also control the video. Like if I tap it twice, it'll stop, it'll start, turn on, power off. You could do that all with just a touch. This one I feel like kind of curves around your ear, like a little more fuller. It gives you more range. Very flexible, and because of the design, I feel like the calls are a little more clearer, but the bass is deeper. And there it is also for me. Thank you guys for the amazing love. I will see you soon, more than likely tomorrow. And once again, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all, fella. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
And now for that beautiful moment of FGC Bliss. This one right here, I guess there's a new game. New 1D game by the name of Bootsies. Justin Wong actually quote retweeted it saying, "You had me feeling this game until you disrespected me." What the fuck? Justin Wong feeling disrespected? Here's the clip.